What should companies be doing now to batten down the hatches? We should be asking ourselves these questions. How can companies achieve more with less?
Really thinking about your operational costs. All business owners have been very aware of their fixed labor cost, and we're seeing a lot of innovation in robotic process automation. I've got a Din Tai Fung below me in my building. They've got one robot waiter, but it's the start of a new generation. That robot waiter, let's say it's $100,000, but that one robot waiter can do 3 shifts per day because it doesn't get tired, it doesn't have breaks. It's maybe not as efficient as a human is, but it can do maybe 60% of the work of a human, 3 shifts per day. We see a big capital investment into robotic technology that organizations can then see the benefits, and they can actually make more revenue by keeping the same amount of headcount in their human workforce. So that's really where I see there's a big future potentially in process automation.
Look, I would have to agree. I think that sentiment about reducing costs is just, it's like echoed by what we're seeing here at Salesforce. It was actually a recent survey done of over 600 CIOs and IT decision makers. And the key priorities that we're seeing from them today is, as you would expect, typically meeting customer expectations, improving hybrid work, adapting those operating models whilst being able to reduce costs. It's a key impact that is facing all of the decision makers. The other one, which I think is important to touch upon, is how you can continue to do those things, but also why you're doing it with data security in mind. I'm sure everyone heard about the Optus data breach. You can't forget that whilst you do need to reduce costs and improve productivity, you always have to keep that security top of mind. To batten down the hatches, there needs to be this continual focus on growth, but being able to do so efficiently and sustainably, but also being able to be more agile. So you have to be able to move quickly to go where the market is going. And that's something that has typically challenged a lot of organizations, is being able to sort of really quickly move with the times, but being able to do that safely. So keeping that data security in mind when you're trying to scale. And last, but by no means least, is the ability to keep focusing on innovation. So even though times are getting tougher, you have to continuously innovate and keep bringing new product services to market, but being able to do that much more quickly. And the way to do that is really by embedding it as part of a whole organizational capability. So I think typically innovation might have been the responsibility of one team or one individual, but it's how do you make that like a full organizational capability?
Doing more with less with automation, focus on growth and innovation.